Hey everyone, Rick here, and folks, happy Free RPG Day if you're watching this today. If not, happy belated Free RPG Day. After my last videos of the WizKids Warlock Tiles, Dungeon Tiles 1 Mega Dungeon, and the Town and Village 1 Mega Village videos, I thought, alright, well, I'll probably get a little bit of a rest here from any more Warlock videos, but no, that is simply not the case. Alright, so, I finished those buildings and recording the videos about 4 a.m. this morning. Went to bed around 6:30 a.m. Dragged myself out of bed at around noon, headed to my friendly local game store where I had a couple things waiting for me. Specifically, you may recognize these, I don't know, maybe. If you have, then hello, these are the Thieves Guild sets. If not, there are other unboxings on YouTube of these. I'm probably not gonna do one myself, but just more pre-painted goodness from WizKids for their Pathfinder Battle City of Lost Omens set. But in addition, there was something even more special. Boom. To Rick Keppen, which is a fantastic, probably the most handsome little sticky note I've ever seen in my life. Folks, this is WizKids' contribution to Free RPG Day. WarLock Tiles and a sneak peek at their upcoming 2D acrylic minis. So this is really exciting. Number one, I hadn't even heard of WizKids' Warlock Tiles' contribution to Free RPG Day until someone at my friendly local game store had mentioned that they were doing that. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I looked online and sure enough, I saw the tile. Let's take a look at this because it's much more than a single tile. Unreal. Okay, folks. Here we go. Warlock Tiles, WizKids Free RPG Day. What did they have up their sleeve? Oh, yes. All right, so first of all, you can see that this is a blood splattered 4x4 dungeon tile. Now, it is also double-sided with the wood on the other side, though there is no blood on the other side. Blood is reserved just for the dungeon side, but I like how they painted it so it's like running down the crack. Very cool and exclusive tile for Free RPG Day. That is simply fantastic. But they didn't stop there. Look at this. They gave you enough pieces and clips to completely do a small room. Is that not just freaking awesome? So you get, I think it's 10 of just the basic standard Warlock clips, which is fantastic. You get 3 of the outer exterior wall corners, 1 double door, which of course, as all their doors do, fully functional, as well as 1 corner pillar and 1 2-inch long straight wall. That by itself would be amazing, but that's not all. What's in this little baggie? Oh my gosh, I hope you folks are ready for this. I'm obsessed. I will say that. I already took a peek at these and I am obsessed. As soon as I first heard they were doing acrylic 2D miniatures, my ears perked up because I am really fascinated by the idea of this. I know, there are like punch-out token figures, but just something about these acrylics are just so handsome. So these are double-sided. You got the back of the figure, the front of the figure. They slot nicely into these bases, which doesn't require any adhesive at all, which I absolutely love. Perfect for playing your games with. Look at that. Is that not just gorgeous? I am loving the look of these. When I first got them, and this is a tip to anyone else, I'm sure you're all probably already aware of this, but just in case you're not, when I first looked at him, I thought, man, that is really kind of foggy. The back of the guy was crisp and clear. The front was kind of foggy, and I thought, you know what? I wonder if, like a lot of acrylic things you have to assemble yourself, there isn't that film across the top, and I started scratching at a corner, and sure enough, look at that. Yeah, so like I said, I'm sure everyone but me was aware that this was probably the case. But if you're not and you were like, man, why is it so foggy? It's just that film. And then boom, there you go. Oh, is that not gorgeous? I love the shine of the acrylics. Something about, because I really wasn't that interested in the 2D cardboard punch out like token figures. Just something about these acrylics is just freaking awesome. So these are going to be a WizKids release down the line, and you better believe I'm going to go all in on these. I'm going to want all of them, and I'm going to want multiples of them, because that is just so freaking cool. And then here is a shaman. I left the film on 2 of these just to show you how, you know, they looked originally, and then that you would have to pull that film off of there. But I do want to show you what all 3 of them look like without that film on here, because they are so well colored, and the art on these is just absolutely fantastic. Okay, look at that. And some people enjoy peeling that film off because it's kind of satisfying. Oh yes, look at that. Look at that art. Look at that tiny little detail. And of course, one of the benefits of this is you get the benefit of miniatures, but also how gorgeous that art is. This is better than any pre-paint because of the detail of just that artwork. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with these 2D acrylic miniatures. I cannot wait for these to actually be released. Are those not so gorgeous? So that, folks, is the WizKids Free RPG Day release. Do you want me to assemble this little room? I'm actually addicted to these WarLock clips now. Even though these are not the easy clips, these are the, you know, the little bit of a harder plastic, but it's still actually kind of addicting. So again, clip right into a wall, rock it up, rock it the other way. Of course, make sure that you have it securely in there, and then just plug it in. So how do we want to do this? We'll probably want the door on an opposite. Well, I don't know. Do we want the door on the side where the blood is? No, let's put the door in a different corner. So we can do a full-on wall here. And they give you a lot of clips. I'm just going to use 1 clip for each of these corners. I really don't think that more than that is necessary. I know, can you believe we're doing yet another WarLock Tiles build video? Okay. And again, whoops, as the WarLock clips go flying. And then we'll put let's put it over here. That way we do the door on the opposite side. And you could do this either way. You could stick the clip in the floor first or in the wall or door section first. All right, 1 more. I'm using a total of, what would that be? 5 of the 10 clips. Rock that wall in there, and then here's where the corner pillar comes into play. And I just can't believe this. Again, I thought it was cool enough that they decided to do a free RPG Day exclusive tile with that blood splatter, but to include just a sampling. So if you got that, you could, I mean, if you just got the tile alone, I thought that was cool enough, but I was like, you know what? If someone's completely new to this and picked up that tile, then, and they didn't have any other WarLock tiles, yeah, I might incentivize them to go get WarLock tiles, but since they decided to include the walls and the door, you do have a little mini room here that you can use with anything, even if you don't have any more WarLock tiles. So I just thought that was very cool. All right, folks, that is the WarLock tiles from WizKids and the new 2D acrylic miniatures, which, again, I'm in love with. Free RPG Day exclusives. Gosh, I'm in love. All right, folks, thank you all so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it, and until next time.